If you want to know how you can make a banning system like this one on screen right now, you're going to have to watch this video all the way to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel, and in this tutorial I will be showing you how you can make a banning system in Roblox. What I mean with that is in Roblox you can not really ban people. You can manually kick them, but this system will let you be able to ban them. So if you're an admin in a table, when you join the game you will get a UI, a GUI user interface, and then you can open that, put in a player name, put in the reason to ban them, and then you can hit ban, and the game will ban them forever. You can also have the option to unban them so that they can join back again. So that's what we're going to do in this tutorial, and if you do like it, make sure to give it a like if you like this video. If you don't like this video, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on that notification bell to never miss out on anything I upload, and make sure to press the blue join button down below to become a member for a few bucks if you want. No refunds, only if you want. So before we actually start this video, I want to throw out a big shout out to my friend LuaScripts. He helped me make this, customize it, make it functional, make it good, anything. We've been on a call for like 1 or 2 hours to make this, and it was amazing. Thank you so much, my man, and thank you for letting me make a tutorial on it. So big shout out to LuaScripts. His YouTube channel and all that stuff will be in the description below, and without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. So before we start, actually, you want to get the model from the link in the description below, and how you can do that, just go to the description of this video and click that link, and then you will be able to get the model. And then after you've done that, go back to Studio and click on View and click on Toolbox and go to the 4 dots, Inventory, and then insert the model. 2 scripts, doesn't really matter, just click OK. Now before we start unpacking it, you want to go to Game Settings, you want to go to Security, and you want to make sure this is on. Enable Studio Access to API Services. Make sure that is on. Then, Server Script Service, and you will see this. And then if you open Server Script Service, you will see a script, and drag that into Server Script Service. Same with Server Storage, just drag it in Server Storage. This system is 100% exploit proof because it's on the server. So now that we've done that, we should immediately head to coding the system, as that is good. So, local messaging service, and we're going to use a new service I've never used in any tutorial before. And this will let the game be able to kick anyone in any server of your game, just globally. So is equals to game, get service, messaging service. Local data store service is equals to game, get service, data store service. Local players is equals to game, get service players. And now, local band data store is equals to data store service, get data store of the band players, like that. Then we can do a local replicated storage, is equals to game, get service, replicated storage. And we need that to make in a remote event. So before we continue, go into replicated storage, add in a remote event, and name it handler. Like that, handler. And now, local handler, local server storage, server storage is equals to game, get servers, server storage, And lastly, as I said, local handler is equals to game, get service, which is not true. You need to do replicated storage dot handler. Sorry for that. I'm a little bit confused out right now. So now we need a table. Local admins is equals to this. So the curved brackets, and open it. You want to get your user ID, and on screen you will see how you can get your user ID So that. If you want multiple admins, just add a semicolon like this. So now you can add unlimited admins, but I just need myself, like this. Now, messaging service, subscribe async, and now we can check, so if a ban gets sent out globally into your game, the messaging service will detect it and then ban the player. So subscribe async to banned players of a function of player data. So if player data then, so just follow what I do. Local player is equals to players, find first child, player data dot data 1, and then square brackets 1, like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to make player data. And what that contains, player data 1 means the user name, and player data 2 is the reason. So we're checking if for the name, and then if player, then, and then we can simply do player kick for player data dot data 2 in square brackets. What this does, we will kick the player for the reason they have been banned. Okay? That's literally how simple it is. And now, task.wait, 0.25. If you don't add this, your game will not work. So now, local function player added of a player. And we can do local player data is equals to banned data store get async player.user ID. What this does, we will retrieve your data from the data store and then add it to your thing, to the game. If player data is other than nothing, so if you have some kind of data, we're going to check if you've been banned. If player data 1, in square brackets 1, so if your name has been found, and you're banned, so if it's true, then player kick for player data in square brackets 2, just like this. And now what we can do to kind of like finish this function off, we can do outside of the function, if table.find admins and then player.user ID. So if you join and your user ID is in this table, then we will allow you to ban people. So then server storage.ban UI clone.parent is equals to player.player GUI. And that is the function for the player added. It's pretty simple. You just need to know what you're doing. We need, let's do the two simple things first, and then let's continue. So at the bottom over here, for underscore, player, in iPairs, players, get players do, like this. And then player added, player, and lastly, players, that player added, connect, player added, like this. So now we got a little bit of coding, and I hope it's pretty clear for now. So now let's continue with the hard script. And you need to follow me pretty correctly. So now handler, not here, over here. After the player added, handler.onServer event connect function of a player, a state, and a player data. We're gonna check your player data for that. So let's hit enter. First of all, we're gonna immediately check if you are able to ban people. So if table.find admins and then player.user ID. If you're able to ban people, then we're gonna check whether you are trying to ban someone or unban someone. So if state is equals to true, then. So if you're trying to ban someone, now we're gonna ban someone. So if there's player data, then we're gonna check that. So local user ID is equals to players get user ID from name async. What this does is retrieve the user's ID, because we're gonna ban people on their ID, because the ID is something you can never change unless you create a new account, but still. And we are gonna get your user ID from your name, and your name is the first data. So player data, square bracket 1. If there is a user ID, so if there's a successful match, then we're gonna ban you, because we know there's data, we know your name, we know you're trying to ban someone, and you can actually ban someone. That is 4 checks. So let's do it. So first of all, we're gonna check if the player is currently in your session. So if players get player by user ID of the user ID, then local player, let me just zoom in like that, local player is equals to the exact same as this. So if we can find your player in your game, then we can just do player kick player data square brackets 2, because we're gonna kick you for a reason. Okay, so now for unbanning, for banning, my bad, local s comma e is equals to a pcal function, and then we're gonna do something pretty much complicated. You just need to follow me. Banned data store set async of your user ID, and then in curved brackets like this, true, and then semicolon, player data square brackets 2, like this. Okay, so you should, at the end, you should have square brackets, curved brackets, normal brackets. Okay, messaging service publish async banned players, and then player data. Basically this. So this will send it to every server and everything in your game. Now handler fire client player banned. So what this does, we will send a message back to your UI to make sure they have been successfully banned or unbanned. So now get to this if statement and then go down in one line over here. So now what we can do, actually this one, I think, let's see, it should be on one at the same line. So I think it's over here. Yep, over here. Else if state is equals to false, then. So what you got to do, make sure that else if statement is the same over here. You should have 1, 2, 3 ends before you have to else if. Okay. If player data, then, and then all we need to do actually is we can do the exact same, but local user ID is equals to players get user ID from name async player data 1, like this. And then what we can do is local s comma e is equals to a pcal function, because if it errors out, the game will just continue to code and not do anything weird. We can do banned data store set async user ID, and then in those curved brackets again, false semicolon nil. So you're not going to be banned and you have no reason to be banned. And then handler fire client player unbanned. We need 2 more lines. So over here, after the end over here, if not s, then warn e, end. And the same over here. So copy this, paste it here. Okay, so you should have this. Basically, this is your server code. Basically this, it's a lot of code, but you've done great. Thank you for doing that. So this is everything functional. Yep. And now we can go to our client script, which is a little bit smaller. So let's go over there. Okay, so local replicated storage is equals to game get service replicated storage. Local handler is equals to replicated storage dot handler. And let's do some more. So local frame is equals to script dot parent dot frame. Oh, sorry. Local debounce. Actually, we don't need that. So local open close is equals to script dot parent dot open close, which is the button which will let you open or close it. Okay. And then we need local ban is equals to frame dot ban. What? No, frame dot ban. Okay. And local unban is equals to frame dot unban. There we go. local player name is equals to frame.player name. And lastly, local reason is equals to frame.reason. Sorry if I'm going fast. Open close that mouse button one click connect function of nothing. What this does is open or close the frame. So frame.visible is equals to not frame.visible. And then now we can do something more. So ban that mouse button one click connect function. So now we're gonna ban someone. So handler fire server. They're gonna be banned. So true. And then in those curvy brackets again. It's not letting me scroll. There we go. And we're gonna do player name .text semicolon reason.text like this. So we're gonna send the player, we're gonna send a reason, and we're gonna ban them. Now, unban that mouse button one click connect function of nothing. And all we have to do now is handler fire server false, because you're going to get unbanned, but we need to know who's going to get unbanned. So all we have to send in those curved brackets is player name.text. We only have to send that. Now, you may have seen over here, we are sending a banned or unbanned argument, and that is to make sure they're banned or unbanned. So, handler.onClient event connect function of an argument like that. If not argument, then return end, because we need an argument to run this. Like that. If argument is equals to banned, so if the player has been successfully banned, you want to go to the description right now and get that icon, which will be in the description. So ban.text is equals to this, and this will be in the description, so just copy and paste it. Task.wait1, we're going to wait 1 second, and then ban.text is equals to ban, because this is just for like, hey, okay, they've been banned, and then this one is just again for banning. We're going to do the exact same one last time. Else if argument is equals to unbanned, then unban.text is equals to the tick. We're going to wait 1 second, so task.wait1, and then we're going to do unban.text is equals to unban. I've been going sonic speed, sorry about that, but this is your banning system completely done. So you've done great. It's a lot of coding, but you've done great. So let's try this out. Let's click play, boom. And make sure this will mostly work in the real game, not really in studio. But okay, let's try to ban the player ROBLOX. As you can see, we're an admin. We got the UI. I want to ban. Let's see, who do I want to ban? Let me just ban my friend real quick. Animation crazy for hello. Thank you for helping me in this video. I'm gonna ban him for this. So I'm gonna click the ban button. So boom, and tick. He has been banned now. And how do I know that? If he would join the game right now, he's gonna be banned. Now, maybe I've been a little bit too harsh on my friend, and I want to unban him. So let's click unban. Boom. Okay, and he has been unbanned. So now I want to ban the player ROBLOX. No, number 1. So for nothing, and let's click ban. Boom. Okay, tick. He's been banned. Now I want to unban him. And you may see this, but you need to ignore this, because after, yep, as you can see, after this message has been like through the data store, what this means, you are spamming it too much, and then Roblox has trouble processing it. But once it has been processed, you'll still get that tick. So now if we do ban again, ding, banned. Okay, no, maybe unban. Okay, it just has to wait a little bit. As you can see, if we wait a little bit and then tick, yep, boom, and he has been unbanned. So it's due to rate limits. Yeah, that. So if you want to try this out on yourself, newbie derpy dev, thank you for watching, fellow fan. Let's click ban, boom, and I've been banned immediately. As you can see, I've been banned. So now there is a chance I will still be able to join back, but that is because it's studio. Oh, as you can see, I've been banned. I've been banned for thank you for watching. So if you did in fact enjoy the tutorial, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, drop a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on that notification bell. Become a member by clicking the whoa, English is pretty complicated. If you want to become a member, click the blue join button down below. And as you can see, as the text says, thank you for watching the video, fellow fan. And all I can say is that my name is Doobie, and I say peace out.